Buckle up, this is gonna be a fun presentation. Should old acquaintance be forgot and all that jazz? Waluigi, the tall bastard man that Nintendo loves to disrespect. So I went out to grab some lunch, but it started to rain, so I ate a chicken sandwich drenched. That has nothing to do with the video. I just wanted you to know my pain. And folks, I hear you. I hear your questions constantly. They come to me in my dreams like a prophet receiving visions from an angry god. What if chess made you horny? But just when all hope seemed lost, I had an epiphany. I am going to throw myself into the sea. It's like trying to remember your coworkers' names after meeting them once at a work mixer, except in this case, your coworkers all have swords and can only make one facial expression. Y'all remember those things? Those little rules that keep you from committing war crimes? You don't have to be good at cooking to do this, you just have to be good at arson.
Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell. Should we do that at the same time?
Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell, Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell, Cyber Devil Rhythm Hell, Cyber Devil. That's a fool's errand, Brian. You are a fool. They called me a fool, but do I look like a fool to you? Wahaha! This is my first attempt, I'll get better. Humans are real squishy, really, when you think about it. My face is just not built for this expression. Because God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished. I just didn't want to include him, all right? Like, I don't have to explain everything to you. I'm going through my rebellious phase. Can I say that? Fight me. Slices! Dices! Big old crunchers! A horny dog. If I can't be accurate, I sure as hell am gonna be extra. Rootin', tootin', lootin', and shootin'. And everyone knows that books are boring. The potential energy I shall release into a holy flame so that I might burn out the blasphemy from Sonic's modern iteration!
I think we should probably just take a couple minutes just like...
Okay.
Yeah, do you need water or anything?
Water, yeah, I think that'd be good. Yeah. Get out of here!
Can I talk to the dog?
Yes. Pegasus Sisters are a trio of flying horses, ladies. Everyone knows that poetry and theater are meant to be seen and not read. And you have no idea how much it pains me that I do not have time to do stage readings of all these. Oh my God, I would have loved that. Well, I guess we don't need these anymore. I have a contact for someone named Zane, and in the company, it just says bocce ball. Who the fuck is this? Man-Beast comes in two forms, Twink and Twunk. Johnny Cage has big divorced dad energy. What? Hell yeah! What? Thieves. Turn away. No one needs to see this. Your value is not defined by the size or shape of your body. It's about what you do with the body you're given. Lewd improvisation. Shoot! 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 Shoot at the devil! Some thieves can't read. If you can't read, get someone to read this book to you. It'll make more sense then. I accidentally hit ultra fast speed, and for some reason, this killed Death. This shitheel of a monkey, stock characters in similar circumstances, playing again and again in different stories. Does that remind you of anything? Of course it does. It reminds you of the Commedia dell'arte because it reminds me of the Commedia dell'arte. And it's so obviously the Commedia dell'arte that I don't need to explain it, but I will. Where we all have a sibling-like bond and do the same job. Why the fuck is he a top? God, I can't speak today. Or can I? This whole goddamn suit is so tight. I feel like a Christmas ham. What is something you're good at? Jumping. Why do Piranha Plant have bone in it? Except for when Todd Howard says something that's weirdly horny.
You never know when you'll need a free hand.
That's just Todd. Bonus points for horny Todd. Favorite state of matter? Liquid. Ah, that dude's wearing a tight-fitting suit with a bunch of weird patches. That must be Arlecchino, the servant clown sometimes to two master.
You're actually doing really well.
This is looking great.
I mean, compared to what, Patrick? Compared to what am I doing this well? Arrogance, hotheads, and edgelords all have a mean side, but arrogance like Vicky just think they're the best, hotheads like Caspar want to fight anything that moves, and edgelords like Niles retweet Joker accounts unironically. Kira, steer clear of this knife pervert. Where can you begin to make your dreams all come true? On the land or on the sea? In the name. He stayed outside for 12 hours, ignoring his bodily functions. Oh God, am I a buzzkill? So that's on your conscience. I've been dealing with this small bastard's antics for so long, and Ranulph is a furry. Meow.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Wimps and thwomps and wimps and womps and grindles and spindles and grolls. There's toxbox and flomps and romps and bumps and walleyes and wallops, and they're all pretty much invincible, and they will crush you without hesitation. It has a propensity for lying and for drinking alcohol. It's me. He lives in my apartment, but he doesn't pay rent, and he eats my bagels if I leave them unattended. Pigs!
Forest!
Toaster!
Supernova!
Amoeba!
Literally everything.
That might be a transcendent experience, and maybe it's just because I went so low 2 minutes before this point. And a love of kicking. Don't let me suck more than I can handle. If you can carry a gun, you can carry a tune. There's a lot of characters in the meek murderer archetype because Fire Emblem loves to make characters that are quiet and shy and really self-conscious and then can wreck shop on the battlefield. He was more willing to spend 2 nights soaked in piss before spending a single minute inside his apartment. Big mood.
Surprise! It's gay.
His meow sounds like he's been smoking 2 packs a day for the past 40 years. They'll keep dunking on you till you're dead. He is a misanthrope who loves to party. They act more like civilians, to be honest. Oh my God, they're civilians. He is loud, stubborn, and not afraid to make terrible decisions in plain view of me, and that makes this guy a barbarian. Okay, bangers only. Why have story when you have ships? Skrimir, Dagdar, Sloof, Fjorm, Belf. Good game, better K-pop. 7. Stay in my tempo, Simone. When I was a kid, my mom thought that I had a nutritional deficit because I kept wanting to eat mushrooms so much, like that I ate only mushrooms for like a whole week. That has nothing to do with this. He already feels bashful. You didn't need to pants the man. Background music? No! This is foreground music! Perfectionists, mischief makers, and flirts are all highly motivated, but Tsubaki is motivated to meet high expectations, Claude is motivated to make intricate schemes, and Sylvain is motivated to be a fuckboy. Goddamn kicks! You pick the weapons! I will end his career! Yeah, your fists are used for melee, but that leaves your feet and your elbows open to fucking jam. And even when your Uncle Devin comes up to you at the holiday get-together and says, "Hey, Brian, what in the heck is this Fortnite thing?" It gives you a common ground to chat, and you really haven't chatted with Uncle Devin in a while. You should call him more often. He wants to show you his Civil War books and his collection of swords. These 3 archetypes really explore familial bonds, which is a rare condition in this day. Whoopsie! Wake up, punch trees. I no longer saw him as a freeloader who sometimes throws up in my bed. I saw him as a companion who sometimes throws up in my bed. Just off the bat, we can take Look at Me Baby and Making Waves and just combine it into one thing, trendsetters. And obviously the Too Nice for This and the Light on Your Resume and the Holy Shit, Why Are You a Soldiers are all just a bad choice for a war. Technically not murder, definitely bad.
What are we cooking now?
Something good, I hope. Nope. Terry!
yanked so hard in my leg.